Yo, how you going? It's LadyChann, nonetheless, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up show on Combox with Sham. We in the building. No, we're in the building. Don't give me the wow. Oh my lord. Hey guys. No. I forgot the buttons. Usually I got them all memorized and all of a sudden it's forgotten. I kind of nearly made it all on time. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm never on time. I ain't sorry. I try. It's my New Year's resolution. I'll be trying. So let me just get the banner up. What's going on? Hi. I'm so happy to see everybody. It's been a while.
What's good?
I know it's been a while. Sorry, it's been a while. Shanny, you know when Shanny just gets a little bit of pop down and rock down, yeah, everything has to be put on pause, I'm afraid. But you know, health is wealth, and that's what you got to put first and foremost forward. Otherwise, I'd only be giving you a quarter of me, and you know, so thank you for joining me, guys.
Hello.
Yes. What up, CHANN? We haven't had you for ages, and I know it's no fault of your own. You guys won 3-1. Do you know Frank Warren predicted that score against Liverpool? He predicted that a few on TalkSport.
Well, I would have been happy with a draw, but I think a lot of us Arsenal fans, you know, we were resigned to the fact that if we lost, we'd be out of the title race. But it was a good win. Frank Warren's Arsenal anyway. He's been
He predicted it 3-1. He predicted 3-1.
He's got a box at the Emirates. Yeah, because I know sometimes Kugan Cassius, you know, has been known to go in his box because Kugan Cassius is an Arsenal as well. I see Kugan Cassius matches a lot. And I know Frank Warren a box at Club Wembley. So Frank Warren's a massive Arsenal fan. You won't get bigger than him, and he goes to every home game.
Postponing the fucking fight with a so-called cut. I wanna know everybody's opinion on this.
Hate it.
Yeah, poor Usyk. That's who I feel sorry for, mate. But well, we've got Ken as our. His favourite fighter is Tyson Fury, so it's nice to hear it from Tyson Fury fans or any of the fans that are the specific fighter that we're talking about. So let's go, Ken. What's he doing? What are we saying?
Well, look, I'm just as shocked as anyone. This is it. I was at work. You know, I went to the office, Hybrid Islington, went for me run. I came back. And I had a bunch of messages. My brother sent me messages because, you know, I didn't open my phone because, you know, as soon as I got to my phone, I just saw a big headline. Usyk Tyson Fury fight has been postponed for cuts. And I looked at my brother sent me messages. And I had people messaging me, you know, because it was only a few days before. It was actually a day before the announcement that Michael Benson on Twitter announced.
Isn't it?
Announced that, you know, the fight will be on pay-per-view at 3 different channels: Sky Sports, you know, TNT Sports in the UK and DAZN UK. But even before that announcement, I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally, when there's a big fight, involving the fighters, there's an energy you feel and an anticipation you feel. Where when Anthony Joshua was fighting Usyk, you know, 1 and 2, you had this anticipation. A big fight was happening. You know, the build up, the promotion. You feel it in your bones. The fight was happening. When Anthony Joshua fought Klitschko, you could feel the anticipation. You could feel the build up. And even I don't think we kind of felt that when Tyson Fury was fighting Dillian White until the last minute. But with this fight, even though it got announced, there wasn't this kind of energy, you know, kind of build up, you know, anticipation in his fight. And, you know, there was a lot of, I needed convincing this was going to happen because I was thinking, I've heard nothing from Tyson Fury, very little from Usyk. And it was just like, something was just wasn't right. And it was time, I had to, I had to go on you know, like live boxing website to see when the live fights were off, just to convince myself that the fight was happening. Because even like TNT Sport, which is a big supporter of Tyson Fury, they weren't exactly promoting it. They'll promote with other shows, you know, the shows with you know, Shearers is fighting. I know Shearers is fighting you know, Williams. That got more kind of anticipation, promotion on TNT. So something just wasn't right. And then when I was about to cut, I was actually, although I didn't feel like the energy and anticipation, I was actually devastated because, you know, I thought that with the announcement that 3 outlets were showing the fight, I thought, right, they're really up for this. But, you know, as soon as I heard it, it was just like, I spent, you know, normally I'd be watching a lot of football, but I just think, right, I went on the Mail Online, fights off. I even went on YouTube and it was just off, and there were people just making speculations. You know, Carl Froch was brilliant in terms of like he was at his provocative best. He was really provocative. It was like he was basically like giving V signs to the reasoning behind the fight going off, and he's even telling everyone who'll listen that Tyson Fury doesn't want to know anymore, that he's on the wane, and blah blah. And that was the theme. Other people just been, you know, conservative about it. And then we had the video of when it was supposed to have happened. Again, you see, the thing that got me is that there was no punches from. They were wrestling. It was a wrestling. I was thinking, what's going on here?
This guy's a wrestler. He's also a wrestler, this geezer.
And I was just sort of holding each other, wrestling, and leaning on each other. I said, this, I don't know where it is. I really do not know where it is. It's that I'm still in shock. I'm still upset because, and now, as a boxing fan, but not a Tyson Fury fan, I'm not feeling it now. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling May the 18th because logically,
disappointed.
Well, yeah, and logically they said it. How long does it take for him to, you know, for the cut to heal?
May 18th is the new date that we're looking at now. May 18th.
Yeah, 8 to 10 weeks. So for 8 to 10 weeks, what's he going to be doing in between then? And he's really ready to fight. I'm not feeling it now. No, I'm not feeling it because I'm not convinced from a sort of, you know, practical medical sense or physical sense that this fight could take place if he's not doing any kind of gym work, because I can't, because he's ill. I don't understand. I'm not feeling it. I'm gutted.
Yeah. Thanks for that input, Kenny Ken. Okay, so
genuine, but with his history, with his lying, we don't. So I certainly don't, and my energy still hasn't changed. May 18th. I believe it when they're both not this. Well, not they're both when I believe the fight's happening when Tyson Fury's in the ring.
We've always
how many times do we say this? Like literally on the chair, like we said it.
We've been saying it.
Literally, I mean it's oh man, it's like and you're right, I really feel for Usyk, man. I really do. It's just he just wants to get this fight over with so bad. Like we all just want to see it. You know what I mean?
Bragging, isn't it?
But it's like this fight is just cursed. Literally, it's like not particularly cursed. It's just people who have the WBC belt for like the last 10 years just don't want to unify with anyone. First Deontay Wilder, now Tyson Fury. Like just man.
Lopez feeling himself. We've had Lomachenko feeling himself. Anything WBC. Once they get that, it's either then you got Terence Crawford. He wasn't feeling himself, but I mean he can't get a fight since he's having that. He's having problems. It's just like you just need to offload this WBC belt at this point. But sorry for interjecting. Go ahead, AJ.
Oh no, you're okay. No, I agree with you 100%. But I just, man, God, Fury, this what a mess. I mean, never taking this fight.
I agree.
Ever.
He said Usyk. He said the belt should stay with British or Americans. He doesn't even speak English. He's a foreigner. And those are the words that he decided to use, and that was about 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you have no problem fighting Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallino. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay though. So make that make sense.
I just hate those types of statements when someone goes, "Oh, you're a foreigner." It's just like, okay.
Yeah, what were they?
Horrible. That sounds almost prejudiced.
It does. I mean, it's like
that sounds prejudiced. You don't. Yeah, that sounds prejudiced. Him using terminology like that, and then then he wants to talk about gypsies being scrutinised and being like all ostracised or picked on, even though they're not a race. It's just it's a culture. But I mean, when you hear someone go, "Oh, you're a foreigner," you're saying that to Usyk, he's a foreigner. He knows he's a foreigner. He's foreign to the UK. Technically, yes, that's right. But what has that got to do with anything, mate? What it's called world box. The belts begin with W for world.
I mean, exactly. I mean, like, is Fury not a foreigner to us in the U? Oh yeah, thank you, Arlette. I just saw it in the chest. Fury's a foreigner to the US still. People don't really know who he is.
Yeah, he's a foreigner to the US. That is exactly right. He is a foreigner to the US. So does that mean that he shouldn't have been able to fight Deontay Wilder or never in the US? Boy, bye.
Thank you.
He just talks a load of. Yeah, I mean,
come to do what I do best. That's that site to get the fans what they want to see. At the end of the day, no one wants to see a 12-round fight. It's a whole bunch of heavyweights up here, and we're the hard hitters. And at the end of the day, people have things to do.
Yeah, we had things to do, and we saw you go around. Anyway, let me remind everyone with a weekly wrap up. Shiggity word.
I want it because a year ago, Fury's going to be too big for Usyk. Now, after what happened with Ngannou, people have their doubts. They're looking at Usyk, fresh as a daisy, works his nuts off, fights for every minute of the 36, in a fight. He's got great movement. And they look at Tyson Fury, who's become a battering ram, and they look at his body shape, and they're noticing that, Father Time's catching up with him in boxing terms, and that's why people do have their doubts about Tyson Fury. And it's a shame, but that's the thing with Tyson Fury. I always say, if you're going to run it and start, promoting yourself in such a way and accepting praise from people, casuals, and comparing yourself to, boxing greats, then we're going to hold you to that.
Exactly.
Preach.
And you've well and fallen short of all of those metrics, shall we just say, to say the least. As I was saying, I just don't believe the cuts. I don't really believe it's real. I just don't believe the cut's real. And if the cut's real, to me, I know people go, "Oh, you got Eddie Hearn all of a sudden playing that side," which he would be the first guy to be like, "Oh, Tyson Fury's, he always lies." All of a sudden, Tyson Fury's like the fucking tooth fairy. All of a sudden, he comes around and blesses everyone, according to fucking Eddie Hearn. All of a sudden,
what's that all about?
I have no clue. Well, I do. It's peace in the Middle East. They want the money, innit? They don't want to bite the hands that's feeding them at the minute. They know where their bread is buttered. So that's where that's coming from. And it's quite sickening that you feel that you can't tell your honest opinion just because you work alongside with people. But sorry, I don't care if I work alongside you. That's
where the money is, LadyChann. That's where the money is. That's where the money is.
You still should say your real opinion, though.
Yeah, because as far as Turkey Al-Ashik goes, like he said, I heard him say, he came out with a statement that he's going to would fine whoever pulls out $10 million. Hey, Turkey,
no, that's going to be an Alexander violin.
Oh, that was worse.
But it profusely bled at violin. Yeah. This cut, so it keeps changing. He needed 15 stitches. Then he needed 12 stitches. And now it's gone down. It was 11 stitches. So which one is it? So the blood's already clotting. How? To me, for that to be clotted, that didn't happen at that time. So, Leon, Tyson Fury, pulling out the fight. Cut, believe it?
Well, when the news first came out, I didn't believe it at all. I did not believe it. I didn't believe the cut. I didn't believe anything. I was just upset that I believed he was actually going to fight, because I kept saying there's too much money on offer. He's going to turn up. This is happening, and everybody was saying they won't believe it until he's actually walking into the ring and about to be announced. Then they'll believe it. And I was like, no, guys, no. There's plenty of money there. You know, the risk and reward makes sense. Go for it. Take the money. And then this happens. And I was listening to a Egus Kleeman, that's one of U6 teams on some interview today, and he was saying he always does this. He says whenever there's a big fight, he pulls out and he does it to try and wind up the opponents. And he says he's been doing it to U6. They've been going for this for about 3 years.
It's fake, yeah.
Oh, not even it's fake. I believe it was a setup. But they planned this. They've been practicing this.
But do you see how the video just starts and stops? Like,
I mean, why do you show the cut in the video? Why?
Yeah,
why
do you show the cut in the video? You show everything on social media like that. Like he said, you do big Netflix, you do your life, you do this.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't show anything.
Shouts out to Ahmed. You have become a gifted member. Ahmed is one of the members. So shouts out to Dr. B. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's really good if you gift out memberships as well. You can actually opt for that on your YouTube, that you can actually give out. Instead of giving me a super chat or a cash out, you can actually gift membership. So you just buy what the membership is and how many you want to, and it just automatically generates whoever's on the chat, or sometimes who's on the chat not talking, but then it will just explode them and it'll be like your arch enemies become your member because they're watching and not saying anything. It's hilarious. But shouts about, yeah, it is generously about the Boazzi.
You know what? One thing about the fight, towards the end, I thought Boazzi Aziz was ready to be taken out, and I thought Boazzi went, no, I can't do that to my mate. That's how I got the impression I got in the 12th round. One thing I will say about the fight as well, another thing I'll say, is I thought Dan Aziz came in there too big, muscular. I think I looked at his physique. I was thinking, man, that you look great, but that's not going to do you good coming into the championship rounds, because you're gonna tire, and that's exactly what happened. Because the better boxing, like it's an array of shots and clean shots, definitely came from.
I was in agreement of what Kenny said. To a degree. The only thing is that Aziz came in at 3 pounds lighter than the so he came in at 172 pounds, very light, which equivalated to 12 stone 4. But when he rehydrated, I guess what you mean, because I thought he's very muscular, but he actually went in as the smaller geezer. But yeah, there was levels apart that I saw.
Fun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys, and if they want to go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping flight.
Individualism, yet again. We're here to deal with stats, facts, and data at all times. That's what we do. And sometimes your opinions could get a little bit trampled on by facts. That's what happens.
The facts matter. So if we're going to have a conversation, we have to agree that there's some things that are just true. Facts and data matter.
That's right, la verdad. Pero recuerda, mi gente del mundo, mi gente del boxeo, estoy lista para ti, para todos, siempre, ya tú sabes. ¿Ok?
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
That's right. In the building. In the building. We got some dope in the building merch coming out. Go look at my Instagram at LadyChann. Go follow me on Twitter at LadyChann. I've got it all like promoing bit by bit in the building. So yeah, like I said, I've been that bitch, always be that bitch, and you know, no, you can do about it because I filled out the form and I got the job. So if you don't like it, you're gonna have to lump it because I am the female Bengali. Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining me. I will be back in a few days. Bear with the I. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for putting up with sometimes when I'm not as tardy and sometimes, you know, things don't always go as smoothly. But, you know, I'm always here for the love of the sport, love of boxing. I thank you for rocking with me. Massively appreciated. Stick by because there's some really big things that are going to be happening, popping off. So I will be signing off as I usually do, and tune into all my news reports and like, comment, share, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. It helps me. It helps you to help me. It helps me to help you. Because if I'm helping you, you get to see more of me. And if you're helping me, I get to see more of you. So it's an equal partnership. So anyway, guys, I'm gone. Hey, girl, it's LadyChann, rep none less. Come box with Chan. Jan. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. You lot have been amazing, and I shall see you soon. You know, Fury is doing his Fury and stuff, and we will see what happens in this amazing sport of boxing, and just keep abreast of it and keep tuned. We'll definitely stay tuned in. So stay tuned in for LadyChann's updates on this fiasco. That's what I want to call it. And you know, I'll always report fairly, with my own way, with a bit of humour, because that's what I do. But we always deal with 1, 2, 3 stats, facts, and data. So you know, but thank you for rocking me. Anyway, LadyChann has left the ball to sing. Can! LadyChann! Fight!